Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Algorand Asia Accelerator Demo Day. My name is Emma. I'm the CEO of Longhash Ventures. And together with me, we have Sean Li, who is the CEO of Algorand Foundation, and also David Garcia, who is the managing partner of Borderless Capital. And for those of you who are not familiar with Algorand, it is one of the high-performance, pure proof-of-stake layer one protocols that was founded by Turing Award winner Silvio Micali. For today's demo day, we're excited to unveil the inaugural batch of Algorand Asia Accelerator projects. These 10 projects are solving for various use cases with a focus on open finance. And this is particularly relevant when digital assets are getting increasingly adopted by institutional investors. And we've also seen a breed of open finance companies that have shown tremendous growth over the last year. So over the last 6 months, we've worked tirelessly with the Algorand Foundation and also Borderless Capital to provide feedbacks for the projects. We help them to sharpen their ideas. We help to provide product feedback. We help to formulate go-to-market strategies, and most importantly, getting them ready for fundraise. And now we want to take the opportunity to introduce these amazing projects and founders to you. And we've already seen some early success. Some of our projects have already closed their seed rounds even before the demo day. And just to walk you through some of the parameters. So for projects that are accepted into this accelerator, they are getting 15K grant upfront from Borderless Capital and also up to 250K investment per project after demo day. So I think before we get to the exciting part, well, I also want to use the opportunity to ask Sean and David a couple of questions to set the tone for this demo day. So Sean, welcome. What was the inspiration behind Algorand Asia Accelerator?
Yeah, thank you for the question, and thank you for the Longhash team and all of our ecosystem partners for participating in this program. The Asia Accelerator program is actually the first accelerator program that we have launched within the Algorand ecosystem. And we particularly pick Asia because of the tremendous growth and interest in crypto projects across the region, but more importantly, a somewhat crypto-friendly environment to operate in as well. When we first started with the program, we were initially looking for open finance ideas, as you mentioned earlier, but more importantly, trying to look at various different cross-border use cases and innovative ideas that can be coming out of this region so that we can continue to build upon the Algorand ecosystem and be able to identify unique use cases and capabilities that can be useful for our long-term roadmap as well. I think throughout the last 6 months, we've seen a lot of very fantastic interactions with the teams and also amongst the teams as well, thereby giving us even more encouragement around the programs like these and the type of innovation that we can continue to encourage within our community.
Thank you, Sean. It's also an extremely exciting experience for us using the opportunity to basically bring in all the stakeholders of Algorand into accelerating this batch of projects, such as Charlene from Huobi, as well as various well-known investors in Asia. So in addition to the accelerator, I think you were also talking about many other ecosystem support that's available to support the projects. Would you mind elaborate a little bit more in terms of what kind of support is available for the projects?
Yeah, certainly. The accelerator program is really one of many programs, as you mentioned, that we have within the ecosystem. And from a support perspective, we look at it as a developer journey, right? So for anyone that wants to build and leverage the Algorand blockchain, there's a number of different activities and engagement points that we can work with them on. Starting with a lot of the collaboration that we have currently with the academic institutions around building blockchain curriculums and also introducing Algorand-specific capabilities as part of those education points. And then also moving on along with a number of development clubs, accelerators, and also startup competitions where we encourage new ideas, even in an MVP fashion, to be able to introduce different type of ideas into the platform. And then, of course, From the accelerator, typically what we do is we would allow the applicants to also go through our grants program to further kickstart and provide the support for them to continue to build upon the great ideas that they have come up with throughout the journey. And then potentially having some investment angle in there as well. And obviously David and I are working through those at the moment, but it's really this value chain creation that we're trying to bring for all of the developers that want to come onto Algorand and be able to come up with the type of projects and the ecosystem support that they would require.
Thank you, Sean. I think given all the positive signs from institutions from embracing digital assets and governments experimenting with digital assets and ledger, I think the future is very, very bright. Now I want to turn to David, because I think I've rarely seen an ecosystem fund that's so hands-on with supporting the accelerator. And we've definitely enjoyed the tremendous support from Borderless Capital, from selecting the projects, from evaluating them, from providing timely feedbacks, even during weekly check-ins. So I want to check with David, how's your experience coming through this acceleration, and what are the thoughts you have for the projects?
Sure, thank you, Emma. Thank you to your team also for helping us during this process. It was a really exciting program to be part of. And prior to becoming investors, we were entrepreneurs. So we really understand the passions and the challenges that entrepreneurs have while building their startups. So for us was a very learning and fun experience working along with you and with all the applicants, not only with the companies that are graduating today, that, by the way, we congratulate to all of them, but in the process of application and working with different entrepreneurs and startups that were looking to be part of the program. The quality of the teams and the companies are really good. We are really excited for what they are building. We cannot wait to see their demos and how they have been progressing during these last months that they have been hard working on that. I am a little bit biased because we are investors in almost all of the companies, but we are really excited, and I think that all the co-investors or potential co-investors joining the demo day will really enjoy the quality of companies that we have curated along with you guys to make this possible. So looking forward to watch the demo, keep working with the companies in the next stage of growth.
Thank you, David. And I think what's importantly is among this batch of projects, they're all focused on open finance, it's solving for different problems. And I think the synergies among this batch of projects will get exemplified as time goes by. It's almost a suite of products ranging from asset management to, to liquidity swap, to all sorts of DeFi solutions. So those are the things we can take, in the future to institutions and governments together with the Algorand Foundation and Borderless Capital. So I'm very excited about that. So before we get the show started, Sean, do you also have any words of encouragement for the team?
Yeah, certainly. I think, I want to wish everyone good luck in your presentation today. Be confident in the ideas that you want to bring forth and be comfortable with the process that you're going through. And I'm sure you'll all do a fantastic job.
Thank you so much, Sean and David, for accompanying us throughout this journey. And now, without further ado, let's get the show started.